What happens when one of the greatest Olympic wrestlers steps into the ring with a martial arts legend who redefined combat? Imagine Ben Askren, the relentless grappler, facing off against Bruce Lee, the master of speed, precision, and philosophy. It sounds like a fantasy matchup, but what if we broke it down seriously? Who would actually win, and why? In this video, we will dive into the battle that blends brute force with flowing finesse. Ben Askren is a name that echoes in wrestling circles and MMA history alike. A two-time NCAA champion, an Olympian, and a former Bellator and ONE FC world champion, Askren made his career by dragging elite fighters into deep waters with grinding pressure and world-class grappling. He's not flashy, not fast, but devastatingly effective when he's in control. Across from him, Bruce Lee, the man who revolutionized martial arts. He wasn't just a fighter, he was a thinker, an innovator. With explosive speed, a razor-sharp mind, and a body trained to perfection, Bruce believed in adapting to any opponent, any style. His philosophy, be water, became more than a metaphor. It became a combat principle. So what happens when pressure meets precision? Ben Askren's game is simple. Close the distance, shoot for the legs, and take his opponent to the ground. From there, it's control, pressure, and ground dominance. He can take punishment. He has incredible cardio. Once he has his hands on you, it's like being caught in a whirlpool. You can't escape. But that's also where his limits lie. Askren's biggest weakness? Striking. He lacks knockout power and struggles in stand-up exchanges. His defense is minimal, and his movement is predictable. Against skilled strikers, he's been exposed, brutally in some cases. Now, Bruce Lee is the opposite. He was built for striking. His punches were fast and surgical. His kicks, unorthodox, powerful, and well-timed. Bruce trained in Wing Chun, boxing, fencing, judo, and wrestling. He studied movement, anticipation, and rhythm. He wasn't a traditional martial artist. He was a prototype of the modern MMA fighter before MMA even existed. And Bruce's speed? Legendary. It said he could land a punch in 0.05 seconds. In a real fight, that's the difference between reacting and waking up on the floor. So, who has the edge? If Askren can get close, really close, he could put Bruce on the ground. And once Bruce is there, the odds shift. Askren could grind him down, sap his energy, and control the pace. That's how he beat many top MMA fighters, by taking away their tools. But the challenge is, can he get there? Bruce Lee was a master of distance management. He trained to intercept, to disrupt rhythm. His infamous sidekick to the knee could shut down a wrestler's entry in a heartbeat. His low stance, fluid movement, and striking timing could punish any sloppy takedown attempt. Askren's game depends on predictability, something Bruce was built to destroy. Let's imagine the opening seconds. Askren circles, looking for the shot. Bruce stays light, balanced. Askren lunges, and bam, a side kick to the ribs. Askren hesitates, readjusts. Again he shoots. Bruce pivots, counters with a lightning-fast back fist. Bruce doesn't need to brawl. He needs just one clean shot. He fights like a sniper, efficient, deliberate, devastating. And here's the key. Bruce trained with wrestlers. He studied judo throws. He wasn't naive to grappling. He knew how to create space, how to counter a clinch, how to strike before being taken down. Ben, on the other hand, had no striking defense. His takedowns worked best on opponents who feared his pressure. But Bruce? He wouldn't fear. He would calculate. In a pure wrestling match, Askren dominates. But in a no-rules, hand-to-hand fight, Bruce Lee wins. Why? Because he brings more weapons to the fight. He adapts. He finishes. And while Askren can control, he can't survive a sniper's precision forever. Bruce would land, and when he lands, it's over. Ben Askren was a brilliant athlete, a champion. But Bruce Lee wasn't just a fighter. He was a visionary. He trained like tomorrow, while others trained like yesterday. So in this ultimate showdown, Bruce Lee prevails. Because in the battle between pressure and precision, precision always finds its mark.